Hi, my name is Jazmine and I have sickle cell SD. And sickle cell is really important to me because I live with sickle cell on a daily basis. I do have my YouTube channel, BeautywithinSickleCell, and so I put a lot of beauty and sickle cell related content to kind of help bring in people who don't know about sickle cell through my beauty videos, and teach other warriors about sickle cell as well in my story.
Hi, my name is Minimarie Andrews, and sickle cell disease is very important to me because I am a caregiver. My daughter is 24 years old and she has been living the past 24 years with sickle cell SD disease.
Hello, I'm Minimarie Andrews and I'm broadcasting live here in Atlanta, Georgia at the second annual Sickle Cell Consortium Leadership and CBO Conference. My special CBO spotlight and guests are Jazmine and Maria Rivera. Thank you all so much for joining me.
Thank you for having us.
So one of the things, Jazmine, you shared is you have sickle cell, but you have been creative and you are a YouTuber, and you're not only showing beauty tips,
yes,
but you're also within that are sharing information about sickle cell. What inspired you to do that?
Well, actually last year I attended the Patient and Family Symposium, and that was the first time I met a sickle cell warrior. In California, I felt very isolated. There was really no sickle cell people that I knew of, so I started feeling very alone and very, I felt like sickle cell was not getting anywhere. So I was like, I need to join the fight, and I need to be creative and let my voice be heard. So social media was really taking off then. So I wanted to use those tools of social media, marketing, and all of that is my passion. So I really wanted to bring all of that together and, raise the awareness.
One of the things that I admire about you and what people can know, especially those who are sickle cell warriors, those who love someone with sickle cell, is social media is a great outlet. It can be what you make it.
Yes.
And you can express and bring awareness through advocacy through various avenues, and that's what you do.
Yes.
And with your mom, can you share with me, because you said she has sickle cell, and when it comes down to sickle cell, we have a stigma with how sickle cell patients should look and act. What do you see the challenges that your daughter faced with having sickle cell?
One of the worst challenges that I can think of or I can come up with is being a Hispanic or a Latino patient, because we tend to go to the emergency room frequently, and the doctors, they're like, I got the wrong patient, let me go to the next room. That's not what I expect to see. You have to look at the charts, the records, the medical record, and say, okay, are you Jazmine, are you the patient that has sickle cell disease, and then address the issue professionally.
Wow, because they have the stigma associated with the identity of a sickle cell patient. And if you don't know, there are sickle cell patients with blonde hair and blue eyes.
Yes, I was just going to tell you, I have a young woman who reached out on the Sickle Cell Warriors page, and her baby boy is completely Caucasian. And he has blonde hair and I believe like green eyes, and he has sickle cell SD, the same as me. And it's believed or presumed, I believe that the D part comes from India. So that's when all the Indians started immigrating towards Los Angeles. So they called it D Los Angeles because they immigrated from India to Los Angeles, and that's kind of where the genetic thing came from. So there's a lot of misconceptions on the race, and I don't think there's a set race that can have this illness. I think it's just a blood disorder, and it affects our genes. We're affected by that.
So how do you all cope as a family when you have your daughter, when Jazmine's sick, and it shakes up the home, having a husband with sickle cell? There are certain things that we have to adopt and apply, and even being a caregiver and advocating when they are sick, and you have to speak up for them. And even on lighter notes, when it comes down to just enjoying yourself and being a family, how do you all cope with sickle cell as a family?
Coping, communication. Definitely, the first signs that I'm not feeling well, communicate. Hey, Mom, I'm not feeling well, or Dad, leave me the heck alone. I'm not feeling good. Just things like that. Communication is a big thing, and even communicating with your doctors, that's an important tool. As far as like coping with it as well, what I try to do is stay as positive as I can. I think it's up here. We gotta think about being positive and advancing this cause. That's my big coping mechanism, and I try to focus on the work that I want to do, the positive work that I want to do to keep, the awareness of sickle cell.
All right, now, Mom, how do you cope as a caregiver and not have burnout? That's very important.
It's hard to continue on a daily basis to try to be okay or act like you are okay. It's extremely hard. It is very tiring, and
she burns out.
I burn out on a daily basis. Daily is a struggle in my life, but I remain positive because I see her happy, and I see that she produces a lot of love in the community, and that she's extremely like challenging herself to make herself happy and try to be okay, to go to college, put goals in her life, and to help others. Like in this situation with the consortium, she's working extremely hard. She will be graduating this year in May.
Awesome.
And then on top of that, she's doing an internship for L7 digital company.
Oh,
So
yes,
it's like having
marketing.
3 things to do, and it's just
Amazing.
too much.
Yeah.
Amazing, yes.
So I want you to continue doing the amazing things that you're doing and showcasing your beauty and all your beauty skills and techniques and advocating for sickle cell.
Yes.
Your mom has been taking care of not only Jazmine for the conference, but she's been taking care of everybody.
Yes.
She just has that giving spirit. So you take care of Mom while she takes care of you.
Yes.
Before we leave, can you share with them a link so they can follow you on YouTube or any social media where they can connect with your story?
Yes. On YouTube, I'm Beauty Within Sickle Cell. On Instagram, Beauty Within Sickle Cell. I think Twitter is Beauty Within SC.
Well, thank you all so much for joining
You're
me.
welcome.